leading up to losing my hearing, I was in deep with music. I had a lot of people who refused to give up on me.
Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. What the hell is going on, everybody? I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. This is the Keep It 1000 show. This is where I got a lot of trouble tonight going on. I'm going to get into a lot of trouble. A lot of y'all are going to be really pissed off at me tonight. But what else is new? And I'm going to be pissed off at some of you because I know y'all are going to get rid of one of my movies that you absolutely, positively should not be getting rid of. You know this and I know this. So, I see y'all already in here going crazy. I see a bunch of names coming through. So before we get started, let me run this intro. So that's right, this is Doggie Diamonds. This is the Keep It 1000 show on YouTube. Doggie Diamonds TV is the YouTube. Make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you do all the things that you need to do to help videos like this and videos that I do go viral and get out there. That's what I need for you to do. So, y'all see the title. Y'all asked for this show. I did the One Gotta Go the other day. And I did the Guinea movies. Well, we can't say that Scarface is a Guinea movie, but I did the gangster movies. And somebody said, "Man, why you doing these movies? You should be doing." I'm like, "Yo, the black movies are coming up, but we gotta get this out the way first. Once we get these movies out the way, then we'll go to our movies and the movies that we grew up on and the movies that we love, even though we grew up on the Scarfaces and the casinos and all that. But you know what I'm saying. You know, we had to bring those movies first, and then now we're on this right here. So y'all see what it is. Let's go through the movies. Oh man, this is just this is so tough today. This is a tough one. A lot of hearts gonna get broken. People gonna get mad. I will be putting a call-in number up for people to call in. I want your opinion. Let me make sure I got everything ready to go for the call. Yes, I have everything ready to go for people to call in. So you will be calling in soon. I'm gonna put that number up maybe around the 10-minute mark so people could call in. But this is what we doing. So we got Menace II Society, Juice, Boyz N The Hood, and New Jack City. One of them has to go. We could pick only 3 movies to stay. We got to get rid of one of the movies. All the characters, the acting, the cinematography, everything has to go. So this is where we are. Shout out to the chat room. I see y'all in the chat room. Don't think I don't see y'all, but I'm trying to stay on topic. So, number 1. Menace II Society. Now, this really isn't the first movie that came out. If I'm not mistaken, New Jack City came out first, then Boyz N The Hood, then Juice, then Menace. If I'm not mistaken, that was the order. But we're gonna do it in a weird order, a weird rare order. So, Menace II Society movie was crazy. One of the craziest movies ever. Old Dog made the whole movie. Old Dog made the whole movie. My favorite character in the movie was AWAX, played by MC8. And when I seen MC8 in the movie, I was like, oh shit, that's MC8. You know, it was dope to see rappers in movies and actually that can act. But Old Dog, Jada Pinkett role, hated it. We all know it's Sharif. We all know it's Sharif. Kane, weird role. But we all knew it was Sharif. And don't forget, in the beginning, that is Samuel L. Jackson, who was Kane's father. We got to remember that. That was Samuel L. Jackson that was Kane's father in the beginning. It just didn't look like him. But there's so many classic parts in Menace. The just so I think besides him and Ronnie smashing and he listening to the R. Kelly and all that, I like almost every scene in the movie besides every part with Ronnie and Jada Pinkett. I hated every scene she was in. Almost every scene of the whole movie I hated besides when the little boy was like, pow, 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 punk ass. That was my favorite part. But Break Yourself, there you go, Break Yourself, classic. The store, I Feel Sorry for Your Mother. It's just so many things in that movie that was just classic that makes this one of the top urban, and before we say urban, let's just say gangster movies of all times, because we even got to put it in the urban thing. Just one of the top gangster movies ever. The downside of the movie, I didn't like Jada Pinkett in the movie. I didn't like remember Rock was in the movie. I didn't like Rock. The hunt is on, and you're the prey. I didn't like all that. But overall, I can't really say that it was I can't. This movie really has no flaws. This movie has no flaws. So that's Menace to Society. And this is where what you trying to kick knowledge. It's so many quotables from this movie that went into rap. You know what I'm saying? That what you trying to kick knowledge comes from this movie. I thought, believe it or not, I thought Kane acting was horrible too. Even the way Kane dies, he dies the same in like every movie, but I just didn't like I didn't like Kane acting in the movie either. I thought Kane was kind of trash. You know what I'm saying? And also whatchamacallit, who else was in here? What they call him in the movie, faggot ass Chauncey, but what's his real name? He's an actor. Clifton Powell. Clifton Powell's in here. So I had a lot of actors that were known that did a lot of movies, but we didn't really know they were gonna go on to do other movies. So Clifton Powell's in here. He was faggot ass Chauncey. We had Too Short is in here. Y'all ready to put a hole in the motherfucker? So it was a lot of people in this, classic, and it was very well shot. So let's move on. Juice. Juice was near and dear to my heart because I went and saw the movie Juice in my neighborhood. We had a movie theater on Flatbush and Carlton Avenue. That was the only movie theater in my hood. This was around the time where I had so much issues and beef with the Decepticons, so I couldn't go to Duffield and I couldn't go to Metropolitan downtown Brooklyn. So even though the movie theater was kind of whack, we had to go to Flatbush and Carlton. So I couldn't go downtown Brooklyn. I had so much beef with Decepticons and Fort Greene dudes. So we went to Carlton. And I was a DJ at the time. So when I went there, I thought it was a DJ movie, which it ended up being a DJ movie, but I was so hype off the whole DJ thing. Tupac as Bishop, Tretch was in there. Queen Latifah is in there. Flex Alexander is in there. So many people is in this movie. And then just the way they interacted with each other. EPMD got stuck up. The girl from Cindy from In Vogue was in it. Remember, that was Q's girl. Cindy from In Vogue was in the movie. Samuel L. Jackson was in this movie too. So it was just so much about this movie. Special Ed, I remember the girl screaming in the movie theater, and I was like, man, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Special Ed was in there, and I remember, and I ain't gonna tell the story because he's the homie, but it was certain dudes that played for Riverside basketball, Riverside Church. So when Tupac said, Riverside, motherfucker, they all started screaming and shit. I was like, yo, y'all niggas shut the fuck up. I was on some troublemaking shit. I ain't gonna lie. That was some youth shit. But I was like, yo, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? We went there. about 5, 6 deep. Back in the days in Brooklyn, when you went to the movie theater, you had to go strapped. This is a fact. You could not go watch a movie unless you had, you know, the blicky on you. This is a fact. You know what I'm saying? So just for still, it was just so many things. I love the cuts in this movie. I love the DJ the DJ part of the movie. It was so much thing. Now, let's talk about the cons of this movie. That scene where he said, "You got the juice now," and the movie ended. Yo, oh man, that shit pissed me off so much. When he was like, "You got the juice now," that pissed me off. Now, I thought Raheem, he wasn't believable. He was so-called the leader of the crew, but he wasn't believable. He didn't have a strong enough character. He didn't have a strong enough personality to me. I don't know how he was the leader. Tupac, flawless in this movie. Treacherous in this movie. I really like Radamez part. Radamez was like one of the slept on characters in the movie. Radamez was a dope character. I like Steele a lot. And believe it or not, I thought Omar Epps. I wasn't really feeling Omar Epps in this movie. I don't know. Q part to me, I don't know. I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? But the thing with that I really really liked about Juice, it just reminded me of us in the neighborhood on a day-to-day basis, just trying to get beer, playing hooky, and going to the record store. We did all of those same things. But that one scene, it's so many scenes in the movie that Tupac stole the show. The locker room scene. The scene where he was like, "We ain't shit. We run from the cops. We run." That scene is classic. And I always wanted to know, what was the movie that they was watching where dude just started smoking everybody in the movie, the white dude. I don't know. Tupac knew that movie. He was like, "Yo, that motherfucker took his destiny in his own hand." And then Steele was like, "Some destiny." And he was like, "What you know, Big Chops? What you ever control?" He was like, "I control my life." He was like, "That's bullshit. I got more control over life than you do." And it's funny how we knew all the words to these movies, though. If you notice that we knew every word to these movies. I have seen all these movies over 50 to 100 times. So, what you know, Big Chop? Yo, Big Chops, we ain't crew no more. Don't you get tired of this shit? That's like, it's just so many scenes that's memorable from Juice. So him just calling them Big Chops, fucking hilarious. But and I thought Cindy from In Vogue, he was like, "You're mixed up in this shit." She was kind of whack, but back in the days, we just love we love In Vogue so much they couldn't. "Oh, this nigga scared." Oh man, Insatiable is my name. Hold up, "This nigga scared." That was the illest shit ever. Yeah, I'm gonna look up that James Cagney movie, but "This nigga scared" is one of the illest shits ever. Cause he was like, "Why do he get to hold on to the gun?" "Cause I already got it, motherfucker." Yo, fire. So Tupac, you know, killed that movie as far as his acting. Made that movie. I don't think anybody else could have played that role to make me like that. And Tupac was just fire in that. So let's move on. Boyz N The Hood. Now, besides Menace, Boyz N The Hood was deep to me because this is the first time I seen Ice Cube outside of NWA, and Ice Cube the rapper was an actor. So I'm like, and I always, and then I don't know if y'all if y'all know this, but Ice Cube is one of my top 5 rappers of all time. You know, he's definitely one of my top 5. I think Ice Cube is definitely the leader when it comes to not Death Row, when it comes to West Coast innovators. I put Ice Cube at the top. Ice Cube is definitely at the top when it comes to innovators of West Coast. So Ice Cube is in my top 5. Ice Cube is actually number 5 in my top 5. So it's just so many punchlines in this movie where Ice Cube was just ignorant. Now I want to know, and this has never been established. They went in the store and he stole something and he got mad. What did he steal to get all those years in jail? He got mad years in jail. What the hell did he steal as a little boy? But when he was like, "Give me the ball, little man. I ain't gonna take it." That was Sharif. You know what I'm saying? Like when you look back, that was Sharif who took the ball. So when you look at Boyz N The Hood, it's so much classic shit. And I wanted to know, when Ricky got killed, why did they take him home? Why did he get taken home? Now, classic scene, either they don't know, don't show, or don't care about what's going on in the hood. Now, also, Lawrence Fishburne, Furious Styles, dope. He was trying to teach his son not to be like your homeboys, because look how they gonna end up, which was dope. It was a strong father figure in the movie, which was dope. It was so many dope things about Boyz N The Hood. I think that was the first time that I seen West Coast gang culture and West Coast living. Crenshaw Mafia was really definitely was a real gang. And we was just looking at that. You know what I'm saying? Who else is in there? Regina King is in the movie. Yo-Yo was in the movie. Bird in the Hand beat is playing when they pull up in the car. He was like, "What up, Mark?" So this is the first time we heard all of the slang of West Coast in the movie. Nia Long. Oh, how could we forget Nia Long? It was so many things about Boyz N The Hood that was dope. So many things. Even Grady from Sanford and Son, when he said, "It's these motherfuckers smoking that crack," or what he said, "selling that crack rock and shit." That was Grady from Sanford and Son that said that, by the way. And he was like, "What I'm supposed to do? Fool roll up, try to smoke me? I'm gonna kill the motherfucker before he kill me first." And then he was like, "We took Ricky to Compton. I thought you were scared of Compton." So this is like the first time that we heard of these, besides the songs. This is the first time that we seen somebody talk about shit outside of the records. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Yeah, your pop's like motherfucking Malcolm Farrakhan or some shit." And he was like, "How do you remember?" He was like, "How do you know God is a he? He could be a she." And he was like, "For one thing, you don't know what the fuck I be motherfucking knowing." If he said God is a he, cause it ain't in a bitch's nature. So it was so much shit that was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like when especially he was like, he fucking with niggas with our age with his old ass. And niggas like, "You be doing that shit too." And he was like, "Yeah, you think you tough?" That show black cops with they stereotypical how they showing out for the white dudes. You know what I'm saying? It's so much good things about Boyz N The Hood. But yeah, fools sound like Aroy Jetson. But that, for one thing, you don't know what the fuck I be motherfucking knowing. But the only issue that I had with the alley scene too, when he pulled out that shotty and shot Ricky, yo, we all was like, holy shit. Well, the issue that I had with Boys in the Hood, I did not like Cuba Gooding Jr. I don't think I like any movie he ever did. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. I don't gotta sneeze. All right, I don't like Cuban Gooding Jr. in no movie probably. I don't like and I don't like I didn't like Morris Chestnut in this movie for some reason. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling Morris Chestnut acting in this movie. I don't know. I think Ice Cube stole the show. I think Dookie was good, and was Monster played a good role because Monster was really like the gangster. You know what I'm saying? Monster was the one who put in that work with that. So this is like the first time like we seen a drive-by. We always heard of drive-bys and songs and stuff, but we saw a drive-by, and you know, it was just deep. But I didn't like a lot of the acting. I didn't even really like Angela Bassett um acting in this movie. I thought it was just very 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 stereotypical. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really I wasn't really feeling it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, at the end of the day, it definitely was it was definitely a dope classic movie. Now, let's move on. Let's move on to New Jack City. Now, New Jack City was crazy because this is like this movie was deep because it was in New York City. And New Jack City, the Carter is actually in Harlem. So where this movie is at, this was like everybody wanted to be like Nino Brown. And then you have people who call themselves Nino Brown. You have, you know, people who take on his persona. But the thing that always, and this is off topic, but the thing that always killed me about Nino Brown is that Nino Brown is a snitch. So I never got why people took to Nino Brown, because at the end he was really a snitch. But it was a part, I think my favorite person in the movie is G Money, even though he started smoking crack. But G Money, when he was like, the bitches, oh man, the bitches. I got my Jimmy Whack every day last week. It's so many quotables from New Jack City. It's so many quotables from New Jack City. I don't even know where to start. It's just, yeah, like what he said. He said, I bust them drawers once or twice, but I'm trying to get to know her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much. Listen, one of my favorite quotes from the movie is Chris Rock. And I say this all the time to everybody on YouTube. I say this to people with phones. I say this to people with cameras. And I say this to people when I say, you got all this high-tech equipment and you don't know shit. Yo, I always say that shit to people. You got all this high-tech equipment and don't know shit. That's like one of my favorite lines of the whole. I think that might be my favorite line. But Chris Rock killed it. Chris Rock really, really killed it. And this was very, very star-studded movie too, because we had Christopher Williams, we had Wesley Snipes, we have Ice-T, we have Nick Ashford, we have Keith Sweat, we have I think that's Levert in the movie. Levert is in singing New Jack City. I think Troop was actually in there. And that's not the Vanessa Williams, the singer, though. That's the other Vanessa Williams. Yeah, we have Flavor Flav in there. I do not mess with Freddie Jackson at all. I never liked Freddie Jackson in my whole life. I never liked Freddie Jackson, but that's a whole another story. I just don't like Freddie Jackson. I never did. But the movie is so I want to talk about the cons of this movie. I thought Judd Nelson, horrible. Mario Van Peebles, horrible acting. I thought Ice-T acting, horrible. I thought I thought Ice-T was trash. I thought Judd Nelson trash. Mario Van Peebles, horrible. I thought their acting was horrible. The star definitely was Chris Rock. You know what I'm saying? The star definitely was Chris Rock. Keisha was definitely a dope actor. So out of all of these movies, and let's not forget one thing that we can say about these movies was these movies had great soundtracks. All four of these movies soundtracks was crazy. But when even the Nino Brown's baby, well, she couldn't have no kids and all that. She was horrible too. She was horrible in the movie too. So it was a lot of people in the movie in New Jack City that just couldn't act for shit. But I don't know. Yeah, it used to be prom queen. Now you just prom fiend. Yo, Chris Rock killed it. Chris Rock killed this shit. And he's like, Pookie, look at your monkey black ass. You know what I'm saying? And it was just Scotty Cooks. When he was like, Scotty, come on. When he said, Scotty, save me, they gonna kill me. It was just so much in there. Oh, this is another line that I use all the time. I gamble on you, and you gambled on a crackhead. Yo, I love, that's one of my favorite lines. Yeah, I said Nick Ashford was in the movie. I always say, I gambled on you, and you gambled on a crackhead. I love that line. You know what I'm saying? So, what I want to do, I want to open the phone lines, and I want y'all to tell me which one of these movies got to go. And then, I'm going to probably take a few calls. And Chris Rock was just hilarious in there. And I'm gonna take a few phone calls. I want to know who y'all think gotta go, and then I'm gonna give you my final decisions after I take a few phone calls. So I'm not gonna take a lot of phone calls tonight. But Nino Brown was ruthless though when he was in that what was that, the warehouse, and he was killing them. Nah, he was doing his thing. He did his thing, especially like when he was like most definitely, and the product is good. I tested it out for myself, but I really liked G Money in the movie too. I mean, there's just so many classic scenes. You know what I'm saying? So the phone lines is open. I think I got a call coming in now, maybe from the last time. Yeah, but the phone lines is open. So the number is 718-577-1346, 718-577-1346. So call in. Let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think. I got a call on the line. Hold on one second. What's up? You on the line with Doggie Diamonds? What's your name? Where you calling from?
All right, Doggy. It's BB from Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay, you see the 4 movies. Which one of them gotta go?
All right, now, Doggy, I've been waiting 2 days for this.
We here though.
Now check it. Okay. Now I had to break it down like this.
Okay.
All right. The 4 days. So these are the premier 4 movies from 91 through 94 hood movies.
Facts.
That's why I'm glad you got all 4 of them in there. Now, Tupac is my favorite rapper all the time. So anything with Pac, I can never go against the grain, but the screenplay, all 4, the other 3 movies, it's like, it's a story from the beginning. Like, you seen the rise, how they all rise. Juice kind of was jump start.
Mm-hmm.
How, he, in the morning, he seen his pops, he was a fag or something. So they never really got into the story. So I probably had to go with Juice. This is the biggest Pac fan talking.
Oh, get Juice out of here.
Yeah, only reason because with Boyz N The Hood, Menace, and New Jack, it showed how it was like a progression.
Okay.
Juice wasn't really like that.
Got you.
But like you said, Juice and New Jack, the 2 greatest soundtracks from them eras. Boyz N The Hood was the weakest. Menace was probably second. But New Jack and Juice, them the two greatest soundtracks.
Got you. So we getting Juice out of here.
Juice got to go, and I'm a biggest Pac fan, but the only
Damn.
reason because Ernest Dickerson, how the screenplay was written, it really didn't show like how how they came up.
Got you.
But Pac acting was just off the chain. You
So so what I want to
superstar.
say, I'm not disagreeing with you, but Juice was more of how we were in New York City. That was like how we played hooky. That was definitely so. That's why for me, it was definitely personal because that's how New York City was for us. We get up in the morning. We supposed to be going to school. We play hooky. We go in school and we run out of the school and we go to somebody's crib and eat. Yo, that shit was just New York City. So I think it was definitely in East Coast New York City
I loved you.
lifestyle.
So
so
but it was hard, dog. One thing I'm saying is I wish they would have showed how Bishop, what made them, you know what I'm saying? It really didn't. See, Boyz N The Hood, it started when they was kids. And even when New Jack, how they came up when they was in the Jeep 1 minute, then the death switch and all that. Juice kind of was really jump start. That's the only thing. Like I said, and it was hard because I'm the biggest Pac fan, but still, like you said, it's like if you hold a gun to my head, one got to go as hard, and I would just say Juice just because of that.
All right,
but like you said.
All right, so yeah.
Just Juice, that's it.
Thank you for calling. Let me take another caller. Peace.
All right, dog. You want love?
Yep. All right, we got the 305 on the check-in. What's your name? And obviously we know where you calling from, but what's your name though?
Yo, salute, dog. You what's up? This is Glenn.
What's going on, bro? So you see the title, you see the 4 movies. Which one of them gotta go?
Oh man, New Jack got the most quotable, so you can't get rid of New Jack.
All right.
Come on, I mean that's quotable for days. So New Jack stay. Menace put us on to the gangster shit, so Menace stays. So breaks my heart to say it, but I gotta go with Juice, man.
Damn,
I gotta go with Juice.
Another one for Juice.
Another one for Juice, man. Like I say, I'm a big Pac. Like the previous caller said, I'm a big Pac fan, and everything with that was cool. But it was one of those situations where I was rooting for the bad guy, even though we know Bishop was on some fuck shit. He was a star of the movie.
Facts.
He was a star of the movie. So you know what I'm saying. I wanted to see him make it out, and I ain't like the way he died getting, you know what I'm saying, off the roof. He could let him go out on some gangster shit. They let him fall off the roof, and then Q was trying to save him. Come on, man. It was like, they could have, Pac could have went out a better way than that, but all of them is classic, but I got to go with Juice, man. Got to go with Juice.
All right, man. Thank you for calling. Damn, another one for Juice. Shit. All right. All right. So, here goes another caller calling in. Let me take this call. What's up? You on the line with Doggie Diamonds. What's your name and where you calling from?
Lola from Boston.
Boston, Lola. All right, Lola. We
Once again, I'm back.
Lola is back. Lola, you got to make this short and sweet to the point, Lola.
I will. Okay, so
which one of them got to go?
So 1 was Menace II Society, 2 was Juice, 3 was Boyz N The Hood, and 4 was New Jack City.
Yes.
So between 3 and 4, it is a difficult situation, and I love Tupac with all my heart. At first, I wanted to say, I wanted to say Juice gotta go.
Okay.
But now I'm thinking New Jack City gotta go. Because really what New Jack City did is the dude opened up a crack house in a fucking, excuse my language, like a complex.
Yeah.
And then got murked at the end at the courthouse by a person. So I'm going to go with that.
Okay. So, all right, Lola, that was good. You did good tonight.
Oh, okay.
You really just got to the point. So Lola went with New Jack City. That's cool.
It's a little iffy with Juice though, because I really don't like how Tupac, even though I love him with my soul.
You don't like Tupac? What?
I don't like the way I love Tupac. I love him with my soul. But I'm saying the way he like killed his friends and stuff.
Oh, that was good. That's great acting.
Yeah, no, it's a movie though, but in general, like the movie, if it was real life and he did that, that would be crazy. Like
Everybody
it
was
like
foul. Nobody was more fouler than Nino Brown. I mean, he held up a
yeah, he
little
was.
he held up a
He was
little
fucked up.
girl in a
He deserved
shootout.
it. So I
Yeah,
made the right choice. You're right.
yeah. All right, so Lola, let me get some more callers in. Thank you for calling.
You're welcome.
All right. Yeah, so y'all see the number on the screen. I'm about to put it back up. Make sure you call in. Give me your choices. We got we got a lot of juice. We got a lot of juice. I'm gonna take a few more callers, and then I'm gonna give you my selection on which one of these gotta go. So y'all see what's on the screen. Menace II Society, Juice, Boyz N The Hood of New Jack City. Which one of these movies gotta go? We got another caller from the 757. I think that's VA. What's up? You on the line with Doggie Diamonds. What's your name? And I think you calling from Virginia. Am I right?
Yes, sir. What's up, doggy? This Jay, man.
What's going on? So you see the movies. This is a tough one tonight. Which one of them gotta go?
Man, it's the toughest yet out of all of the ones you did. But I gotta say, Juice gotta go. Let me tell you why. Because all of these, even though you pointed out the cons, really they were all flawless movies.
Facts.
Like they were all fitting for the time. Everybody grew up with one of them. Everybody can relate to one of them. But Juice had the smallest impact. It made the smallest splash. All the other ones had a bigger star cast. It had people talked about it more quotables. You know, the only quotable from Juice is, "I'm the one y'all need to be worried about."
Not true.
You know what I mean?
Not true.
So
we run from the cops.
Not true?
We run from the cops. We run from that was a ill scene in Juice. Even the one that I'm the one you need to worry about, it was a lot of ill it's a lot of even the scene in the precinct when they was trying to steal this snitch. Remember, it was a lot of shit in there. But I gotta respect your choice. It's your choice. You know what I'm saying? So if you say Juice,
it's just the impact, man. It didn't have the same impact that the other ones had. It didn't get as much play. Didn't get talked about. It wasn't as big.
Gotcha.
So all things being equal, they were all classic films that we all can relate to. But I just Juice out of there.
Ah, damn. All right. So yeah, just another one for Juice. Thank you for calling.
All right, doggy.
All right. Damn. So I seen two callers calling. Call back. You see the number. Y'all know the number. Call right back. Let's take another few more calls, and then I'm gonna give you what I think is the one that need to get the hell out of here. So all right, we got another caller calling in. So what's going on? You on the phone with Doggie Diamonds. You already see the title. You see what it's all about. What's your name? Where you calling from? Oh, he hung up. All right, so let me get another call in. Yo, what's up? This is Doggie Diamonds. What's your name and where you calling from?
What's up, Doggie Diamonds? It's Tony Carr from Baltimore, man.
Baltimore. Be more in the building. So you see the 4 movies. Which one of these got to go tonight?
I'm going to get straight to the point, Doggie. I'm going to go with Juice, man.
Ah, damn, another Juice. This is hurting.
Yeah.
Why Juice got to go?
Only because of the ending.
Okay.
If you look up on YouTube, there's another ending to Juice that they cut out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where Tupac and what's my man, Omar Epps. They were on the roof. And Tupac pulls himself up and was like, "I'm not going to jail." And he let himself go.
Oh wow.
They should have kept that ending in that movie, man. If they would have kept that ending in Juice, oh my God, man.
So Juice got to go.
Yeah, only because the ending, man.
Yo, and it's funny because you definitely from Baltimore because the way you said YouTube and them twos, yo, hilarious. So you definitely, you sounded like Snoop from The Wire just now. So you know us in New York, I know y'all think we got an accent, but y'all definitely with them twos. That was definitely Tay-Rock right there. So shout out to Baltimore, man. Shout out to all the people in Baltimore. So we got another one for Juice. All right, thank you for calling, family.
All
right. Yeah, so y'all see the number. It's looking like Juice gotta go tonight, man. Everybody's saying Juice. Damn, man. Damn. So, let's take another two callers, and then I'm gonna give my decision. So, a lot of people calling in saying Juice. Damn, a lot of people in the chat room saying Juice. And then I'm going to say what I think. I want to take another two calls. All right, we got another caller calling in. What's up? What's your name? It's Doggie Diamonds. Where you calling from?
Peace, Doggy. I'm from Cali, man.
Cali in the motherfucking. What part of Cali?
PD from Cali, man.
What part of Cali?
I'm in Los Angeles, South Central, and I just wanted to say, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. South Central in the building. That's what's up.
Yes, and I was actually there when those two movies, Menace and Boyz N The Hood, were being shot. It was a whole thing because Hollywood is right around the corner.
Dope.
And they do a lot of movies and everything, and it really represented. So to give you my answer, I'm gonna go ahead and I get New Jack out of there because I couldn't relate to it.
Okay.
Couldn't relate to it too much. But I definitely can tell you that Boyz N The Hood and Menace was pretty authentic for what was going on at the time.
Dope. Okay.
Yep.
So we got New Jack City out here. All right, family. So let me get another call in.
Peace, Doggy.
All right, peace. So we got the 609 in the building. So that already means that this is Jersey in the building. What's your name?
Yo, it's Big Neff from Trenton.
Trenton in the mud. Trenton, what the fuck is wrong with y'all in Trenton, man? Y'all got to increase the peace in Trenton. God damn. What's going on in Trenton, man?
Crazy,
Trenton
man.
is crazy out there. So shout out to all the homies in Trenton.
Wild,
so you see the title. You see what's going on tonight. It's a rough one tonight, man, but we gotta get rid of one of these movies. Which one of these gotta go out of these four movies?
Doggy, man, take that New Jack out of there. Too many police in there. Too many police, man. It just wasn't right, man. It was too much of a cop movie, man.
Got you. All right, so Jersey. See, I knew you would relate to Juice more. You know what I'm saying? Because, that was a typical day in the life of us on the East Coast playing hooky. We know that. So,
that Juice was official, man. That Juice was right, man.
Got you.
You can't take that out of there, man. Old man Quillaz.
Word, and his bullshit ass gun. Right.
Yeah, with his bullshit ass gun. You know what I'm saying? Rodamers and all them, you got to keep that in there, man.
Got you. So we got Trenton, New Jersey in the building. Thank you for calling, family. Let me get some more callers in.
Indeed.
All right, peace. So it's a lot of people still rooting for Juice. I'm gonna take two more callers, then I'm gonna get up out of here, give you my final decision for the night, and we gonna go there. So a lot of people feel like Juice gotta go. Overall, the consensus is everybody saying Juice. And then I'm gonna take two more callers. Once I get these two more callers in, then I'm gonna give you my opinion on which one of them I think I gotta go. So all of the soundtracks was fire though. Many people in these movies went on to do other movies. Terrence Turner is one of the people who didn't really get that many movie roles after this, right? For him to have a lead part in Menace II Society, he didn't do any other movies. Really. I know he had a small part in Panther. And Lorenz Tate playing in that movie, The Inkwell, that almost was a goddamn career ender for him. I hated the damn Inkwell. Inkwell is horrible. Inkwell is probably the worst follow-up movies that I ever seen in my life. I mean, Belly was cool, but the role he had in Belly was kind of trash. No, Lorenz Tate had a banging ass movie. And a banging ass role in Dead Presidents. Don't forget about Dead Presidents. So Dead Presidents, that was a good follow up after the Inkwell. But Dead Presidents was fire. So let me get another two callers and then I could just close out. The Inkwell was horrible, but then he had a lot of dope movies. Love Jones, don't ever watch Love Jones. Never watch Love Jones. If you're in a relationship, do not watch Love Jones while you're sitting there with your mate. Please don't ever do that. Watch that shit by yourself, because if you start asking questions about Love Jones while you're watching it, you're going to get into an argument. This is actual facts. All right, nobody's calling in. So I'm going to shut the phone lines down. I'm going to put the number one more time if I could get another two callers. we could get more people. And then Omar Epps did Love and Basketball. That's a movie that everybody goddamn love. Love and Basketball. The movie was aight to me, but a lot of people love and Basketball anyway. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said I smashed my side chick to Love Jones. Crazy. So one thing I like about my lives, I don't know if y'all realize that when you watch the playback on the live, y'all are always a part of the actual filming of it. So your names go through. So shout out to y'all for being a part of the live. So let people know, yo, I'm a part of this live. My name goes across the screen. My words go across the screen. Not only are you on the playback, but you're actually on the screen. So I got another caller. 613. Is this Long Island?
Yeah, no, yeah. It's Brooklyn. My number is Long Island.
Oh shit. All right, cool. So what's your name, no family?
Oh, Neil.
Okay, so you see these 4 movies. Which one of them gotta go?
Oh, easy. Boyz N The Hood, man.
Oh shit.
The acting was bad, man.
But
wow. With, what's his name? Cuba Gooding Jr. swinging his arms in the room. It was just corny to me, man.
When he was crying and
Juice
swinging
was the
and
best
shit.
Movie.
You said Juice was the best
Juice was
movie.
Fire. I don't know how people keep on with Juice.
So you from Brooklyn, so you said Juice was the best movie.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts.
All right, I got you. I understand. All right, family, let me get this other call in.
All right, cool.
All right, 973. This is Jersey, definitely. You know what I'm saying?
Jersey
in the building. What part of Jersey you from?
From Newark.
Newark. Okay, y'all crazy as hell in Newark too. What's your name, though, family?
Hey, what's going on? This Samir from out of Newark.
Okay, so you see the 4 movies. Which one of these gotta go?
Man, you know what? I was kind of leaning in the direction of Juice, but with Tretch and that Uptown Anthem. Every time I see Juice, that was, you know what I mean. That song was, man. When that song dropped, man, ooh, that was serious. But I gotta give it to Boyz N The Hood, man. Cuba Gooding Jr. and after he got harassed by the cop and he was swinging in the air, man. That got to go. Man. Just for that part right there.
He fucked the whole movie up.
I mean, he ended up smashing Nia Long, but that was the redeeming quality. But that whole crying, swinging in the air scene, man, get Boyz N The Hood up out of it.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, no, shout out to everybody in Newark. Y'all definitely had a mean one, Uptown Anthem. Tretch definitely came through for Jersey. Shout out to Tretch, man. One of the most underrated rappers, period. And he definitely represented Jersey crazy. You know what I'm saying? Definitely represented Jersey. I know y'all proud of Tretch from in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? He definitely held y'all state down hard body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did, man. He did. A cool dude, man. That's my man.
Dope. All right. So thank you for calling. All right. So that's the last call I'm going to take for the night, and then I'm going to give you my assessment. Y'all should already kind of like see where I'm going with it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to have to say who gotta go. So they, you know, so y'all ready? Here we go. So the movie that gotta go out of these 4 movies, New Jack City gotta go. I'm sorry. New Jack City gotta go. Boyz N The Hood was a very, very special movie to me. Menace II Society, crazy movie. Juice was very, very important to me because Juice was almost very, very parallel to my life. But the difference would be I would be a mix between Bishop, unfortunately, except for I went and shit on my homies. I would be a mix between Bishop and Q because I was a DJ. I played hooky and I was on some bullshit. But so was all me and my whole crew. You know what I'm saying? So we played hooky and we was just on some bullshit. But the difference was we was out and about kicking people ass and robbing people. Nothing to be proud of, but this is just what we were doing at this time. So Juice was a very, very parallel to what was going on with us. Going into school, sneaking out of school, getting chased by security. That shit was real. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was real. Trying to holler at chicks, going in the record store. I used to go to Beat Street Records when Goldfingers worked there. I used to go to Music Factory when DJ Craig G worked there. Then Self started working in Beat Street. So I definitely, that was very much of my life. New Jack City was a good movie, but again, it was too Hollywood to me. I felt like New Jack City was too Hollywood. It was stuff that was realistic, and then it was stuff that was like, I don't know how realistic this is. I don't know if it went like this, like the whole Carter, the whole operation. They got computers and all of that. That didn't really, they got a whole. I mean, it was places in New York City that definitely had crack spots, but just a whole complex. And they had computers, and you buy the crack here, and it comes down the chute and all that. So I was like, nah, that shit is fictitious. That shit was fake. You know what I'm saying? But it had great acting. But Juice was a typical Brooklyn, Queens, Harlem, Staten Island, the Bronx day in the life of youth at that time. Definitely at that time. It definitely was how we was giving it up. Getting up, acting like you going to school, playing hooky, trying to get some shorties, getting some 40s, going to the arcade, going to the pool room, knowing somebody that had to hook up for a gun, talking to the OGs in the hood, going out to clubs. It was definitely all of the elements of how we gave it up in New York City at that, especially at that specific time. So it definitely was just real life to me. So I could definitely never get rid of Juice. You know what I'm saying? And the soundtrack, we ain't gonna talk about the soundtracks because all of these soundtracks had very, very strong songs. And New Jack City actually was the weakest soundtrack out of the 4 soundtracks. When you think about it, New Jack City actually had the weakest soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? All the other soundtracks had fire. Juice soundtrack, fire. Menace II Society, fire. Boyz N The Hood soundtrack, fire. But New Jack City had a almost whack soundtrack, and the acting was just over the top. It definitely was too much of a Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? So, for that, I got rid of New Jack City tonight. That's the one that gotta go. And that's what it is. So, with that, I'm Doggie Diamonds. I thank y'all for tuning in tonight. One gotta go, and I got rid of New Jack City. New Jack City had like 2 good songs. New Jack Hustlers, and I don't even know the other song that was good. But Juice, fire. Menace II Society, straight up menace. Damn. Crazy. Boyz N The Hood, you can name them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting rid of New Jack City tonight. So with that, I'll holler at y'all later on. Big announcements coming soon. I got some crazy phone calls. 2019 is going to be very, very big, but we're going to end off 2018 with a bang. And I got a lot of surprises for y'all, and I thank y'all for tuning in. I thank y'all for subscribing. I thank y'all for liking, and I thank y'all for coming through tonight. You know me with my impromptu lives. With me, y'all never know when I'm going live. Y'all get the alert, and then I'm live. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could. I wish I could had a time frame, but I don't got no time frame. So if you could make sure you thumbs up the video. You can see it on the screen. Just click that thumbs up. And if you're new here and you never subscribed before, make sure that you subscribe and make sure you hit that bell. You know what I'm saying? Hitting that bell is very, very important. And also, if you feel like it, all the donation things is in the description box too. Make it rain, virtually rain on a dude, and send a couple of dollars in. You know what I'm saying? Money definitely helps what I'm doing. Y'all gonna see the shit that I've been buying and I bought to make the production crazy, and y'all gonna be like, yo, it's crazy. So yeah, send a couple of dollars in through that PayPal or that Cash App. So with that, I'm Doggie Diamonds. Peace. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. See y'all later on. Peace. You are now watching Doggie Diamonds TV. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Also, you want to hit the bell so you can get all notifications of when I'm going live or when I upload new content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment on this channel. Peace.